I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Never Crisis, and just a short video with some upcoming content as well as some anniversary teasers. So tomorrow we are getting two new things. The first one is ticket&draw and exchange updates, so Shell Knuckles, Shark Slayer, Mogul Float and Marine Shore. So those July banner weapons from those first two summer banners will be added to the general weapon pool. Then the Salmon Coop returns, and tomorrow we are getting only Leviathan and Ramuh, and here they haven't mentioned Ramuh getting new battles, but since these two bosses will be available until September 9th, when the anniversary will already begin, I am guessing that we will have new stages with Noble Memories as well as EX. Then on Saturday we are getting a new Crisis dungeon from the last Crisis Core chapter, and it will be available until the end of September. And also we are supposed to get a new materia recipe, and I am curious what this one will be. Personally, I am guessing it'll be most likely Lightning Breach, since it's the last one we are still missing. But we have already seen a boss that it will inflict venom styles, so it would be nice to get a Inazuna Venom in the future, but I'm guessing we might rather see those new materias and abilities during or after the anniversary, and this new recipe will be just the Lightning Breach. Then there's this thing with new weapon rarity appearing in the game data, this new Crystal Star. And it's been a few days since it has been first shared, and I have seen a lot of panic online with theories what that means, as we have no details on it yet, so we can only theorize and guess. But Unknown wrote that this new rarity could be a new type of weapon similar to what we had in Dissidia Opera Omnia, and this is exactly what I am also personally guessing. If you play Dissidia Opera Omnia, there were some certain unique weapons like BT, and there were so-called special burst weapons, and in Ever Crisis we have a limit break, which is just an animation, and those weapons allowed you to enter a burst mode in which you could execute a series of attacks before watching a very powerful finishing move animation. So it was kind of like entering a limit break mode for a limited period of time, only then to unleash a very powerful limit break. And also you could only enter burst mode once per battle, but honestly those were amazingly done. For example, Zack had a burst mode with his Buster Sword, and the whole background would change, as well as Price of Freedom would start playing while you were still in this mode. And then there was FR, so Force abilities, and also very similar weapons, but they were like Synergy Burst. If you played Rebirth, you should be familiar with what synergy abilities were. So two party members would team up and often would deal a lot of damage, but mostly it was just very cool to watch, like Double Helix if partnered with Sephiroth. I don't know how accurate this guess is, because Opera Omnia had a slightly different battle system, which was turn-based, and Ever Crisis charges AAB in real time. So if we get something like burst mode weapons, they perhaps could allow us to enter something similar to a burst mode, but for a limited period of time. Also, this is just a guess, because in Opera Omnia those unique weapons with EX, LD, BT or FR abilities were present only on 7-star weapons, and so far, at least from what it looks like, we are getting a 6-star, so maybe second year anniversary, we'll see, but getting something similar to those special moves in Ever Crisis would be really cool to see. And also, if it's anything like it was in Opera Omnia, those will be completely new and unique weapons with those abilities, and we won't be able to just upgrade all current or old weapons to this new rarity. But it could be something completely different, we'll see. But there's one more thing that's more and more likely we'll get a First Soldier episode 2 during anniversary, so the first chapter of it. and it makes me really happy because that teaser at the end of episode 1 was amazing, and it has been already, what, 3-4 months since then, so it makes sense that it finally returns, and First Soldier is very important for Ever Crisis. But yeah, that's all small teasers of what we might or might not see after the anniversary begins, and we have a little bit over a week left, meaning that we'll likely won't get any new events. So I'm just guessing that Salmon Co-op, aside from the FF9 crossover, is meant to keep us occupied for those remaining few days, and personally I really welcome that, as those past few weeks were crazy on stamina, and now we will have a short break before the anniversary hits us. But in the meantime, hopefully we'll get some actual teasers with upcoming content from Applebot. There should be definitely an anniversary countdown campaign as well as, but a live stream, or at least a video, a trailer, teaser, or some Twitter posts with teasers would be really welcome. But yeah, so that would be all. If there is anything new, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.